Now your forecast first.
Sponsored by ESL Federal Credit Union.
Ominous clouds passing across Rochester. Just a couple of light rain showers sliding through the region, but the wind, that's really going to be the headline tonight. Gusting right now 40 miles per hour. We're seeing some pretty big numbers as we gust continue 40 near 50 miles per hour at times overnight. That's the winds of change as we've got cooler air on the way, but clearing skies, a pretty decent start to the week. We'll have the entire work week forecast coming up.
Live from the WROC studios, this is breaking news from News 8.
And good evening and welcome to this News 8 edition of the web. We begin with breaking news. Greece police are searching right now for a suspect who opened fire in a neighborhood. They have confirmed bullets striking at least one home. All of this happening near Shore Acres Drive, where nearby roads have been closed and residents are asked to shelter in place. Jack Watson joining us live now from Greece. And Jack, police say when they got there, they heard shots. What happened?
That's right, Maureen. Well, first of all, I want to say no injuries have been reported yet here in Greece, and police are still maintaining an active presence here. Police say they responded to a shots fired call in the area of Shore Acres Drive out here by the lake shore at around 2 this afternoon. They say at least one home, like you said, Maureen, was struck. Damage done to a window and multiple bullet holes on the siding of that home. Roadways nearby were closed and we are told are still closed. Greece Police Sergeant Jared Renee says they're still on the lookout at this hour.
We're in the process as we speak of a very large area search utilizing multiple police resources. So we want people just to simply stay in their house at this point. It's just safest. But once we're concluded those searches, and then we're relatively certain that there's no further danger to the public, we'll lift that shelter in place. And we'll do that through hyperreach.
And Maureen, Sergeant Renee says they're not ruling anything out about what this could have been. This could have been, as Sergeant Renee said, somebody doing target practice, something as simple as that. But if you know anyone who may have been using a weapon here in the Greece neighborhood, you are encouraged to call 911 with those details. Maureen.
Thank you, Jack. And we should mention that Sergeant Renee mentioned hyperreach. What if Greece residents want to sign up for it? Is it too late to do that?
Well, Maureen, this is a tool from Monroe County. We are told that the tool sends an alert to residents via their cell phones, and you can register for those alerts on most towns' websites here in Monroe County. Live in Greece, Jack Watson, News 8.
All right, Jack, thank you. And we do have the full press conference with details from Greece Police over on our website, and you can find that at rochesterfirst.com right here. Today, Governor Cuomo officially announced an agreement with legislative leaders to legalize marijuana in New York. The full legislature could vote on this any day now. Among other things, the bill creates a foundation for adult use cannabis. It separates growers and processors from retail stores, which would own it, with quality control and consumer protections. New York State projects the tax revenue will reach $350 million annually and potentially create 30,000 to 60,000 jobs. Mary Kruger, a local activist who pushed to legalize recreational marijuana, says she's optimistic about this proposal.
It is a very exciting time right now. So we're so close to actually being the next state to legalize. It's really exciting. It's also nothing's final till it's final in Albany.
Meantime, local state senator Jeremy Cooney weighing in on the news today with this statement saying, in part, quote, "We must remain focused on a deal that provides economic benefits to those most harmed by the war on drugs. We will continue to advocate for legislation that prioritizes equity for Rochesterians." New York Senator Chuck Schumer is taking aim at so-called ghost guns. At a press conference today, Schumer said federal agencies can and should do something to tackle the sale of untraceable and undetectable firearms. Schumer explained that ghost guns are sold in pieces or kits that come without background checks or serial numbers. He says they are a rising threat.
We need robust action on gun violence, and this is one quick, easy, and effective step to stop the flow of illegal guns to our city and our state.
Senator Schumer's proposal comes in the wake of 2 deadly mass shootings in the Atlanta area and in Colorado over the last 2 weeks. Rochester firefighters say no one was injured during a house fire on the city today. A house on Taylor Street under renovation when fire broke out there. The stairs went up in flames, and that made it hard for crews to get to the top floor, but the fire was under control in about 20 minutes. The cause is under investigation. For Christians around the world and here at home, this is Palm Sunday, celebrating the Sunday before Easter. Last year, local churches were closed due to the COVID pandemic and had to alter their services for the holiday. Many, like St. Luke's in Rochester, offered online services and drive-through palm pickup. Well, this year, a limited number of people were allowed inside as state restrictions have been eased, but the church is still making sure services are accessible for those who choose to stay home. It's focused on making sure all parishioners are comfortable.
And it was great because it helped us to keep involved and keep touch with parishioners, especially those that were alone. We, of course, are still going to be wearing masks and doing our social distancing and keeping it limited to the 60 people per service. And hopefully people will choose what's comfortable for them.
And the spring season bringing more people outdoors. Fleet Feet hosted its Family Fun Run in Rochester's Cobbs Hill neighborhood today. Everyone who participated was asked to bring juice boxes and water that were donated to Bavona Child Advocacy Center. We'll have much more on this fundraiser tonight on News 8 at 11. But as you can see, the Easter Bunny made an appearance. Didn't matter that it was raining and a bit gloomy. In fact, whether you went for a quick run or not, you had to put up with a bit of wind and rain today, both making their mark. We could be getting a little bit more. James Gilbert joins us now. James, what happened to all that sunshine yesterday and the week prior?
Yeah, it's gone, but it will quickly come back. We've got a couple of days of sunshine, not only tomorrow, but Tuesday as well. It will take a while, but otherwise a quiet start to the week, both Monday and Tuesday. No precipitation there. A couple of wet flakes early tomorrow morning, but that's really well to our south. Tuesday, the best day of the week, right there. Upper 60s to near 70, mostly sunny skies. That is the day. Otherwise, big changes. Wednesday, rain to snow. That 56 drops throughout the day. Maybe some minor accumulations. Yes, an inch or two possible Wednesday night and into Thursday, April 1st. And I think it could be an interesting start to the month. All right. Watches and warnings. Wind advisory in effect across Rochester, along the Genesee Valley and the Finger Lakes. Gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour overnight. It'll be a windy evening. If your trash day is Monday, you might want to wait till Monday morning to bring out your receptacle. Otherwise, you'll hear the wind overnight. We've already had a wind gust at 46 miles per hour. Those winds likely continue to about 5-6 a.m. then should let up as this large storm system moves out of the area. And it's going to be cold. It'll be a cold start. This is winter jacket worthy, right? Wind chills in the lower 20s as we head off to work. Probably not heading off to school because, of course, spring recess starts on Monday for those kiddos that can enjoy a nice, long, well-deserved week off. For those that are making the Monday morning commute, it's cloudy. It's a little bit cool, but no issues on the roads, and we should have clear skies, sunglasses worthy as we get into the afternoon and evening. Sunset a few minutes after 7:30. FUTURECAST here. There's the storm that brought us the rain. Cooler air behind it could put a couple of wet snowflakes, those higher elevations, especially across areas like Wyoming County. Then big changes. The low is out. High pressure, drier air moves in. Note the time here. Monday 6 a.m. Cloudy, cool. High pressure slides in, warmer air comes right in Monday evening. Into Tuesday, that's our money day, right? Our pick of the week, Tuesday, warmer air surges across the area. It's a beautiful day. And then Wednesday, the changes come. Strengthening cold front slides in. There's the rain showers, transition over to snow showers. You may not want to hear it, but I think we deal with this Wednesday night and into Thursday. Probably rain snow mix there, maybe a slushy inch or two to watch out for. And then, of course, that could lead into some snowflakes Thursday, kind of just Lake Ontario spritzing us with a couple light snow showers. Nothing intimidating there. Then we quiet down Friday, mostly sunny skies, a wintry mix possible Saturday, but that's a very weak system. That's mostly to our north. And then Easter on Sunday looks pretty quiet, highs around 50 degrees. And as we look on to April, it's always a surprising month around here, and I think it will start off with some surprises on Thursday, Maureen.
All right. Thank you, James. And thank you, everybody, for joining us on the web. We will see you right back here for News 8 at 11 over on Channel 8. In the meantime, have a great evening.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.